Hey everybody, it's me, Captain Play Mistake, here fresh off week 3, where I took it down. I won this week. I decided to abandon the wedge challenge. I didn't. Week 2, I got trounced. Took last, and I was like, man, like I really just wanted to play my best deck, and I felt like I had so many good Grixis cards to play, and so if I was going to play in a different wedge than Grixis, I was going to have to really abandon a bunch of good Grixis cards, and it was ultimately my Grixis cards that won it for me. I mulliganed to 4. That's right, I mulliganed to 4. I went first, mulliganed to 4, but managed to pull it out, and it was through a lot of really good synergy that's in the deck. So Cormella, I'll try to go as quick as I can with this because I know you're here to see packs, but Cormella and Fake Your Own Death. I kept Fake My Own Death in my opening hand. I didn't even have black mana at the time. I really had mana problems, which is why I had to mulligan. But Fake Your Own Death and Cormella is a great combo, because she basically never dies, right? She can fake her own death and create treasures again and again and again, which was great, right? But what got me there was Evelyn. So this card works really well with vampires, which is Cormella. So every time she fakes her own death, I get to get more cards off the top. So even though I mulliganed to 4, I was able to have access to my opponent's cards and more of my cards off of Evelyn. Evelyn ultimately rolled me a Maestros' Confluence, which is just, this card is sick. It's so good. And then another great enabler is Sanguine Spy. So anything that lets you sacrifice creatures is really good with the Fake Your Own Death Cormella combo, right? You can have her fake her own death and then sacrifice her, get back Fake Your Own Death, right? And do it again and again and again and again and again if you want to do things like have Evelyn trigger a bunch of times at end of turn. Or if you have any other, there was a lot of other synergies that went with this combo in my deck with with a sacrifice engine. But really what got me there was this Active Treason. I was able to play Active Treason 4 times in this game off of Cormella and sacrifice the creature that I stole with my Sanguine Spy. So Active Treason, I love this effect in limited Commander anyways. I'll basically play an Active Treason or a Threaten effect in any red deck, just because stealing opponents' commanders and stealing wins, and right. But couple that with sacrifice effects, which were really good in Cormella, it just pushes these cards over the top. And yeah, it was just an amalgamation of these cards that really allowed me to take the board, the battlefield. I wound up swarming out. And one of my opponents had mana problems, and my other opponent, I was able to keep his commander off the board by continually stealing and sacking his commander. It worked out great. Anyways, I wound up happy that I had abandoned the wedge challenge, went with what I felt was my strongest deck. So we'll see. I might bring Cormella back, but let's see what I open. Let's see if I open some other cool new commanders. I'm really excited to open my Streets of New Capenna packs where I might have access to some more cool wedge commanders. I still need to play some other wedges. I just don't, I don't need to play all 10 now. I do need to play 5. So I need to play 3 more of the wedges, but I might wait until my card pool is a little more powerful. So anyways, let's go. Let's see what I get out of Streets. Case the joint, draw 2, look at the top of each player's library. Doesn't seem great. Nope. Big score. Discard a card, draw 2 cards, create 2 treasures. That's an interesting card. I like it because it's instant. And it makes treasures. So anything with treasure synergy is pretty good. I'm just going to set it in the old regular pile for now. Alliance. Whenever another creature ETBs. That'd be great in Cormella, but it's not in that color wedge. Fake Your Own Death. Love that card. But I already have it. Ooh, Disdainful Stroke is great. Heck yeah. Definitely will play Disdainful Stroke in a blue deck. I'd even probably find room for it in Cormella. Tap target creature doesn't untap, draw a card. Casualty is really great in Cormella, so I'm going to set that aside. Racer's Ring, awesome land. Already have an Outlaw. Already have Security Bypass. Already have a Mage's Attendant. Wait, do I? Enters a battlefield, create a blue wizard. with sacrifice. Decent card. I don't know that I have one. Target creature, it phases out. Okay. Instant speed. Saves Cormella. Seems great. Take to the streets. Creatures I control get buffed. Citizens get an extra buff. Ooh, there's a commander. Ooh, there's a wedge commander. Oh, what's a wedge I already played? I already played that wedge. What was the name of it? Falco. This is Falco's wedge. I played Falco in week 2. Rigo's cool and all, but he's not that cool. He's a hefty build around. I'm going to throw him in the pile of commanders, but I'm very unlikely to play him. All right, let's see what we get out of the second Streets pack. Wouldn't mind some Triomes at this point. Maybe just recoup some money. Exhibition Magician, great card. Already have it. Got one of those. Got some Extract the Truth, not that I want it. And a Snoop. And a Hold for Ransom. And a Fixer. Target creature gets +2/+2. 4 or more creatures, it gets bigger. I mean, not bad for 1 mana, but Combat Tricks is not really what I'm after in the league. Already got a Servant. Ruma Gatherer. Alliance. Never another creature. ETBs. Scry. If it's the second time, draw a card. Great card. Especially if I wind up playing a Cabaretti deck, which I would love to play as one of the 5 wedges that I kind of have to play. Fatal Grudge. Sack an on-land permanent. Each opponent chooses a permanent they control that shares a type. Sack it. Draw a card. Sorcery speed hurts, but man, sacking stuff is so good in this Cormella deck. And just like I was talking with those threaten effects, ooh, man, that's going right into the playables. Because Rakdos colors are just really good for those threaten effects and sacrifice effects. Rogue's Gallery. For each color, return up to 1 target creature card of that color from a graveyard to your hand. Man, if that were an instant, I'd be like, that's a bomb. At sorcery speed, it's a playable. Shakedown Heavy. 6/4 Menache. Whenever Shakedown Heavy attacks, defending player may have you draw a card. If they do, untap Shakedown Heavy and remove it from combat. Heck yeah! Oh, heck yeah! I mean, 3 for a 6/4? That's a draw effect? Oh yeah, that's going in. Ceremonial Groundbreaker. +2/+1 and trample. Sure. I mean, sure. If I'm playing Cabaretti, why not? That's a playable. Alright. Not awful. Let's see if I can open a commander, though. That isn't Rigo. If it's in a new color pair. Really, I need like some red shenanigans. I really don't have many red commanders that are available right now outside of Grixis. No. Light him up. Don't like it. Great card. Already have one. Nope. Case the Joint. Nope. Already opened one of those. Trash. Decent, but meh. I already have one of these. Already have a Shattered Seraph. Cutthroat Contender. Nope. Oh, man. It's just begging me to stay in these Grixis colors. When you sack 1 or more other creatures, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Oh, it triggers only 1 cheat's turn, but man. Oh, dude. It's like I have to play Cormella again. I don't even want to post this video. I don't want people in my league seeing what I'm about to do. But whatever. I don't care. We're going to post it anyway. Let me know what you think. Refuse to yield. 2/+7 and untap it. I mean, that's a cool card. It's a great little trick. Slash removal spell, potentially. Ooh, there we go. There's a commander. Orfeo. He's playable. Heck yeah. All right. He lets me play my black-red, too, which is a great color combination for my cards, right? Right now, Rakdos is probably my best color combinations. So that's definitely going into my playable pile. Broker's Ascendancy. Oh, man, I don't want to play Brokers. Beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and a loyalty counter on each. Dang. I mean, great card. Shoot. I guess I could play that. That's a great card. Ooh, I love those mountain. Love that mountain. All right, let's see what I get out of my Oath packs. All right, so I opened Orfeo. That's great. I could definitely play black, red, green in one of my wedges coming up. All right, all these commons are relevant because I don't have any of them yet. Mighty Leap is a combat trick. Not really interested. Devoid, counter a spell unless its controller pays. Get out of here. Flame Seeker. Tap an untapped ally you control. Discard a card if you do draw a card. I don't know. It seems like trash. Lead by example. Support. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Yeah. Well, I guess if I roll Falco back out. This is a card that's oddly good with Falco. At 2 at instant speed. I mean, shoot. Sure. Other than that, it's like meh, but I'll throw it there. +1/+2 and gains reach. Untap it. Nope. Untamed Hunger. Enchanted Creature. Man, really don't want to be playing auras. It's not the name of the game. It's a mana filter. Ooh, and it makes colorless. Oddly interesting if I open some Eldrazi stuff. Because I don't have access to a lot of colorless mana producers. So this is, that's an interesting land. Might wind up playing that. It filters, it fixes, and it also creates colorless, which is good. Attacks, I can pay colorless. If I do, another target creature gains flying, right? There's perfect instance. Not that I would play on that card. Vigilance, add colorless. Okay. I don't know. Stretch to say I'd play that. See, here we go. Look at that. 1 blue for a 1/2, so it can get me first blood, which is interesting. And late game, I can draw a card. I mean, there's a world. Oof. I can draw multiple cards, potentially. Instant speed. I mean, there's a world where I play that card. I mean, there's even a Grixis deck where I could play that card. Probably not, but I'm putting it in the maybe pile. +1/+1 in haste. Strider's Harness. I mean, haste is cool. +1/+1 is cool. Quipcross is on target. I mean, that's on. Sure, why not? It's a cool equipment. I'll put it in the maybe pile. Enchant Creature. Can't block. Whenever enchanted creature deals damage, its controller loses that much life. Ooh, interesting. I'm doing that's interesting with goad mechanics. I've been doing a lot of goad stuff too. Can't block. When it deals damage, its controller takes damage. Huh, that's cool. Still probably not. Captain's Claws. +1/+0. Put a 1/1 core ally creature token onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Man, that's another great Cabaretti creature. Cabaretti equipment. Makes dudes. Tapped and attacking. Interesting. Canopy Gorger. Meh. Dumpster Fire. Full art land. Alright. See if I can open a cool Eldrazi. That'd be a fun commander. Probably wouldn't play it just because my Grixis is really strong. I'm probably going to be looking into Orfeo before I start playing any 2-color nonsense, but you never know. Could be fun. If I'm out of it by the end of the league, I'll probably just play fun decks. Right now, once I'm in the... At this point, I'm still trying to be competitive. Play for the win. If that changes. Untapped ally, gain 2 life. Yeah, get out of here. Turn target... Oh, Pullzzzz Ross is great. Creature or land. I mean, definitely playable in green decks. Love it. Nope. Tar Snare. Nope. Salvo Surge. 4 damage to target creature. Just cast another spell this turn. I don't know. Seems bad. Already opened one of those. Blinding Drone. Tap target creature. Nah. I don't like that. Target creature can't block Kozilek's Pathfinder. Oh, if it said can't block, this is good. Can't block just this. Not so good. Destroy target attacking creature. Instant speed. Heck yeah! 2-drop instant removal. Kill an attacker. Sure. That's going to make any white deck that I play. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, top card... Get this out of here. Get that out of here. Flying Vig. With a +1/+1 counter, gains flying and vigilance. It's another Rego card, but I really don't want to roll Rego back out. What the heck? Crush of Tentacles. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If Crush of Tentacles surge cost was paid, put an 8/8 blue. What? 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 Wait, hold on a second. That can't be right. Why would I not pay the surge cost? You may cast this spell for its surge cost if you or a teammate has cast another spell this turn. Okay, whatever. For 6, and let's not forget who likes sorceries. Holy moly. I guess it does bounce Cormella. But it really, I mean, shoot, Cormella lets me play sorceries for cheap. And then I can crush people with tentacles. Oh, man. Oh, that card is amazing. Oh, that card is so good in Commander. Oh, that's such a panic button. I know it's sorcery speed. I know. Stop screaming at me about it. I know it's a sorcery, but still, even at sorcery speed, bouncing, especially in a league where I'm getting slaughtered by dog tokens, right? Bouncing everything is such an eye-rolling, annoying thing for opponents that it's like, makes every deck. Yep, but not that. Not that. Shoulder to shoulder. Support 2. But the person's gonna draw a card. All right, I mean, it's... Some of these comments are just begging me to play Falco again, but I don't want to listen. I'm not going to listen. Maybe I'll listen. I'll look at my cards. I always lay out a couple of different decks and just check out my pool for playables and unplayables. This is the one that I opened before. Corpse Churn, top 3, a creature. I think for some reason I feel like, I mean, it's not a terrible effect, but it's not great either. It's not awful in Cormella, right? Because she casts it and she likes instants and sorceries that are in the graveyard, so milling yourself isn't terrible, but actually, you know, maybe. Put it in the maybe pile. But I ain't putting that in any pile that's not trash. First strike, 2/1, cohort, tap an untapped ally. 1 damage to target opponent. I mean, it's a decent common, but I'm never playing it. There's my first waste. Not that I've really opened anything that I need a waste for too bad right now. Flying Surge, nope. Cyclone Sire. You put 3+1/+1 counters on target land you control. If you do that, land becomes an elemental. 3/4 flyer for 5. I think I'm out on that. You never know. I could change my mind. +2/+2 and has Menace. I mean, Menace is really good, but equip cost 3. I don't know. Doesn't feel great. +1/+1 gains trample till end of turn. 3/3 for 3. The buffs and tramples. Okay. It'll go in my playable pile. Oh, man. I guess especially if in Orfeo, right? Relentless Hunter in Orfeo is great. Because, shoot, I buff it up a bunch of times and then double it and it already has trample. Sure, yeah, okay. He's going to buddy up with Orfeo right now. These guys are buddies. Let's see if these guys are buddies. Oh, here's a legendary. Oh, shoot. A Gruul legendary. I can play an additional land on each of my turns. Okay. Return a land I control to its owner's hand. Target creature gains trample. Okay. All right. Heck yeah. That'll even let me get into another wedge if I want a green-red again. I needed some red legendaries to get me into a few wedges. That works great. Shoot. I mean, that goes great with Orfeo, too. Sure. Let's take it. I mean, Orfeo could be my commander. That guy's vice versa. They're great with each other. Seed Guardian. Put an XX. X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. 3/4 for 4 with reach. Okay, sure. I mean, yeah, that's playable too. All right, not awful. Okay, cool. So I opened a couple commanders. I opened them in color pairs that I like. That's not a commander. Good. And, ooh, man, I opened that fatty. Love Crusher Tentacles. So good. Let's see. Let me just go back through. I'm going to readjust some of these. Meh. Pulse is good. Sure. Meh. Probably nothing to get excited about there. Nah. Don't like my broker's options right now. Oh, man. But I love that card. Oh, gosh. Love it with Cormella especially. Oh, gosh. That's another great one. So good. Card draw in black. Oh. It's like, do you want to get hit for 6? Nah, you can just draw one. Okay. Rogues Gallery. Oh, gosh. So good with Cormella. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Some good lands. Some decent blue stuff. Some really good Rakdos stuff. Really love what I got going on for Rakdos. Right? That's great. I mean, this Rakdos, remember, Rakdos also works with Rigo, so I'm going to get to play these cards a couple of times, for sure, right? I'll get to play him, or not Rigo, sorry, Orfeo. I'll get to play him in Orfeo, get to play him with Cormella. Not a bad opening. Could be worse, could have been better. Doesn't sound awful. Let me know if I missed something. Let me know what you think of these polls. Let me know where you think I should go. Stay in Cormella. Ooh, feeling strongly pulled to Cormella. Try something new like Orfeo. Do something crazy with this Mina thing. Did I miss some synergy? I mean, playing an extra land a turn seems really good too. There's probably some good synergies I can do with that. Combo that with blue or something like that. Ooh, you never know. All right, let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being around. See you next week.